Hello everyone and welcome back. In the last class I said you will get the solution of the homework in the next class. So today I will give you the solution of the homework and the set code is 156. So let's start. Babul is a student of class 5. He is 10 years old. One day he gets sick and cannot go to school. His parents become very worried about Babul's illness. Babul's mother talks about this matter with Babul's uncle, Mr. Ratan. Mr. Ratan is a doctor and lives in Dhaka. Mr. Ratan comes to see Babul. He sees Babul is on the bed. Babul becomes very happy to see him. Babul and his uncle sit for lunch. But Babul starts his lunch without washing his hands. His uncle stops him at once. He tells him to wash hands properly with soap. His uncle also gives some advice after lunch. These are: use sandals in the toilet, wash your hands properly after using the toilet, take a bath every day. He also says that if he does not follow the advice, the germs can easily attack him. He will become sick again. Mr. Ratan prescribes him some medicines. Before leaving, he tells Babul to follow the advice to remain fit and healthy. So this was your passage and this is not from your text. That's why it is called unseen passage. Now let's solve the question number 5. Question number 5 says, fill in the blanks with the appropriate word from the box. Find out the information in the text. There are extra words which you need not use. You can see in the box there are 8 words and there are only 5 questions. So you need only 5 words. That means there are extra 3 words which you don't need. So be careful while doing this answer. In the box we can see there is soap, germs, parents, illness, doctors, reads, comes, sandals. Number A is Babul cannot go to school because of his. The answer will be because of his illness. From the text we know that Babul is sick and that's why he cannot go to school. Now number B, Babul's dash are worried about his illness. Babul's parents are worried about his illness. Number C, Mr. Ratan dash to see Babul. Who is Mr. Ratan? From the text we know Mr. Ratan is Babul's uncle and Mr. Ratan comes to see Babul. So the answer is comes. Mr. Ratan comes to see Babul. Now number D. We should use dash to clean our hands. It will be we should use soap. We should use soap to clean our hands. Number E. Everyone should follow the dash advice during illness. When you are ill, you should follow only the doctor's advice. So the correct answer, everyone should follow the doctor's advice during illness. Well, I'm repeating the answer again. Number A, Babul cannot go to school because of his illness. Number B, Babul's parents are worried about his illness. Number C, Mr. Ratan comes to see Babul. Number D, we should use soap to clean our hands. And number E, everyone should follow the doctor's advice during illness. Everyone should follow the doctor's advice during illness. Alright? So let's solve the question number 6. Write true for correct statement and false for incorrect statement. And you already know that you have to write only true or false. You don't need to give the correct statement whether if the question or if your answer is false. Okay? Only true and false. You will write only true and false. Now, number A. Mr. Ratan is 10 years old. No. In the very first line, we can see Babul is a student of class 5. He is 10 years old. So, Babul is 10 years old. Mr. Ratan is his uncle. So, this statement is incorrect. That's why we will write false. Babul becomes very happy to see his uncle. This is true. When his uncle comes to see him from Dhaka, he becomes really happy. So the answer of B is true. Number C, Babul starts his lunch after washing his hands. So this statement is false because Babul didn't wash his hand when he starts for his lunch or when he started for his lunch, and that's why his uncle told him to wash his hands. So number C is false. Number D, Babul's mother stops Babul from eating. From the passage we know it is not Babul's mother, rather it is Babul's uncle who stops Babul from eating. That means number D is false. Now number E, we must wash our hands before and after eating food. Yes, this statement is true. Number E is true. Number F, washing hands with soap helps to get free from germs. Again, the statement is correct. That means it is true. I'm repeating the answer again. Mr. Ratan is 10 years old. False. Babul becomes very happy to see his uncle. True. Babul starts his lunch after washing his hands. False. Babul's mother stops Babul from eating. False. We must wash our hands before and after eating food. True. Washing hands with soap helps to get free from germs. True. Now let's come to number 7. Answer the following questions in a sentence or sentences. In the last class, I told you where to write one sentence and where to write more than one sentence. Now, number A. What does Babul's uncle do? This question carries only 1 mark, so we will write only one sentence. The answer will be Babul's uncle, Mr. Ratan, is a doctor. If you write Babul's uncle is a doctor, that is also correct. I am giving extra information, that is Babul's uncle, Mr. Ratan, is a doctor. Alright. Now number B. Why does Babul become very happy? This question carries 2 marks. Now, I will write the answer like this. Babul becomes very happy to see his uncle because his uncle has come to see him from Dhaka. Right. Now number C. Why was Babul on the bed? The answer is Babul was on the bed because he was ill. Now add another information, that is he is taking rest on the bed. That is the answer of question C is Babul was on the bed because he was ill. He is taking rest on the bed. Alright. Number D. Why should you use sandals in toilet? The answer is we should use sandals in the toilet because they will help us to protect from the germs. If we don't use sandals, the germs can easily attack us. Now I have written it with we. You can write it as I. I should use sandals in the toilet because they will help me to protect from the germs. If I don't use sandals, the germs can easily attack us. Okay? Now, the last question. What should you do to keep your body fit? Write in 3 sentences. So the question is asking you to write 3 sentences. Now the answer is, to keep my body fit, I should follow some advice. Firstly, I should always keep my hands clean. I should wash my hands before and after eating. Then I should use sandals in the toilet. After that, I should take a bath every day and take some physical exercises regularly. Okay? Now, question number 8. Suppose you are Tomal or Tania. Your friend is Mithu or Mita. Now write a letter to your friend about how to keep your body fit. Here are some words to help you. Date, address, salutation, main points for the letter, closing. Remember to write at least 6 sentences. Use capital letters, punctuation marks and correct spelling. Now we will start the answer by writing answer to the question number 8. Then we will give the date 16 July 2020, 82 Lakshmi Bazar, Dhaka. This is my date and address. Then the salutation part. I am writing this letter to Mithu. So I will write Dear Mithu. Then the main body. At the very beginning of this letter, take my cordial love. How are you? I hope you are doing well by the grace of the Almighty. Today, I'm going to write about how to keep your body fit. Hope you will like it. We all know that a sound mind lies in a sound body, but we are not aware of keeping our body fit. So we often become ill and we cannot do our daily activities. To keep our body fit, we should follow some advice. Firstly, we should always keep our hands clean. We should take healthy food. We should wash our hands before and after eating. Then we should use sandals in the toilet. We should take a bath every day. We should take physical exercise regularly. No more today, with best regards to your parents, and write to me soon. Yours ever, Tomal. So yours ever, Tomal is my closing. Now I will draw an envelope and write at the upper edge stamp. Then on the right side I will write to Mithu Ahmed, whom I am writing this letter, and his address. And on the left side I will write my name. Here my name is Tomal. So I have written Tomal Shikdar as my full name. Well, that was all about set code 156. We have solved the question number 5, 6, 7 and 8, which are from unseen part. Your exam is starting very soon, so keep in mind your teacher's advice and please work hard, study well and make the best use of your time. Alright? This is your Inzam sir signing off. Thank you all for your time. Allah Hafiz.